evening to stand right here in front of the Department for Health, the body charged with improving and protecting the nation's health, and to know that just round the corner, the Department for Transport is spending billions of pounds of our money on transport that turbocharges climate change and actively undermines our health. The government road investment strategy has earmarked £15 billion on building new roads. I'll say that again, £15 billion. On dual carriages that destroy ancient woodlands, on motorways that choke our air, on new roads that clog our children's lungs, deepening and this car dependency. And just this week, the Welsh Government has pushed forward with plans to extend the M4 and the Gwent levels. I don't know if anyone here knows the Gwent levels, but it's an amazing habitat with otters, with dragonflies, 4 sites of special scientific interest. And we're going to see 15 miles of new motorway bulldozed through this ancient marshland. The government has not learned. New roads create new traffic. New roads create new traffic, and they take us further and further from targets on reducing CO2 emissions and tackling climate change. Here in London, we're in the 5th richest city in the world, and we have air pollution that is worse than anywhere in Europe. And we're not on track to have air that meets air quality standards until 2025. So that means that a child born today will be 9 years old before they have air that is fit to breathe. I think that is a disgrace. Not least in the last 6 years, we've seen £78 million cut from local authority bus funding. The results have been catastrophic. A bonfire of the buses. At Campaign for Better Transport, we see buses as a really central part of our climate change strategy. A single double-decker bus can take 75 cars off the road, but more than 1 in 5 bus routes have been cut back since 2016, and tens of thousands of people have been left cut off from the transport that used to connect them to work, connect them to healthcare, and connect them to friends and family. And let's not forget the health impacts of loneliness. Research tells us that loneliness is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day, and that's what bus cuts are doing to our towns and villages. People left trapped at home with no option but the car, stuck in front of the telly because there's no local bus anymore. Billions of pounds for road building, while bus services in this country are cut and cut and cut. While cycling and walking are starved of funds. How dare they tell us that when it comes to local bus services, we need to tighten our belts. But when it comes to road building and motorways, there are pounds and pounds and pounds to splash the cash. Austerity for bus passengers, extravagance for road builders. We face a crisis of climate change, a crisis of air pollution. We need to stop putting the needs of communities ahead of the needs of commerce, to invest in buses on our roads, in rail that everyone can afford. Put clean air, quality of life at our heart of transport. Thank you.